Hello Jenny, sweetie pie, I did some more research.
Oh goody. It's Doofus, right?
No, it's Rufus, remember?
Whatever.
I read Professor Lewis Pokemon's Deterrence claims on the death penalty.
Who's that? A cartoon character?
No. I meant Pojman. He's an American philosopher who wrote about why the death penalty is permissible.
Here we go again.
Pojman claims that the death penalty is a deterrent for rational people who might commit murder.
Yeah, like that makes any sense. This makes the assumption that murderers are rational. What's so rational about murder? If everyone was so rational, then people wouldn't commit murder, so obviously they are acting irrationally.
Oh. Well then, according Cesare Beccaria and other modern criminologists, deterrence is effective if proper celery, certainty, severity, and publicity of the crime takes place. A lot of people I know, including myself, think that the death penalty operates under these conditions very well. I feel that they are properly addressed.
Celery. The vegetable?
No, celery meaning how quickly a punishment follows after the crime.
Oh Doofus, you mean celerity.
Well, yes, celerity, again meaning that a murderer is executed soon after conviction.
Right, by that you mean that a decade's worth of time is quick. What time period are you living in? That may have been the case in the colonial days and post-revolution era, but by today's standards people spend at least 8 years on death row, due to the appeal process, before they are ever executed.
Oh. Okay, well there's still certainty, where the guilty are punished appropriately.
Proper retribution cannot be applicable in all circumstances. Also, the certainty that a punishment will be handed down for a crime isn't guaranteed. Besides, not every murderer is sentenced to death for their crime. The certainty of receiving the death penalty seems to weigh heavily on the race of the victim.
Well, the severity of the punishments we have in place are good enough to deter people.
Not necessarily true. As I said before, sometimes retribution isn't always applicable. How does one decide on how severe the punishment should be? Plus, the severity of the punishment is unequal. As I said before, not everyone receives a death sentence for murder. The true facts of the matter is that nothing you have told me hold any truth that the death penalty is an effective deterrence of any kind. There are large holes in your arguments that just cannot justify having the death penalty as punishment. With the horrifically long periods of time between trial and execution, and the uncertainty of a crime actually being punished, and unequal severity, I cannot see the use of the death penalty as a viable deterrent. To top it all off, of all the homicides in America, only about 3% of them are tried as capital cases, and about 1% of those offenders are ever executed. There's not much of a deterrence, is there? Better luck next time, Slick.